You know, we love live fans are spoiled. Nijigasaki season 1 spoiled us. That's what I gotta say first. Season 1 definitely spoiled us because almost every episode we got ourselves a nice music video from each of the idols, hear a nice fresh song. And because of that, going to season 2, we were expecting a song every episode, almost every episode. How foolish were we to think that? Season 1 was just to grab people in and to have them be amazed for how the uniqueness that Nijigasaki is. And I'm always praising this series of Nijigasaki for how unique it is compared to the other three. The other three are still great, each in their own way. This one is definitely my personal favorite. I'll keep saying it, even if I have to every video, just to prove it. Now, I was expecting a song, but instead, what I got instead is I'm gonna talk about until the very end. So we see these new characters, mainly Mia and um, Lazan, pretty much. Um, let's talk about Mia first. Mia is also working to become a composer. She's 14. She's already in her third year of high school. She was able to skip some years for how smart and good she is. She's one of those geniuses where she doesn't really want to interact with people. She's strictly business. She has a goal and believes um, everyone else, she'll use anyone that she has to get what she wants. And, I respect that and stuff. The way she ran about was just, gosh, man. Just no, like, she tries to distract herself, well, detach herself from other people and other things. The only thing that matters to her is her goal. She worked with Lazan, she created the song for her, and Lazan performed it, having one of the most talked about performances around school and other places, getting her name out there, making her more famous, the both of them, but mainly Lazan. But anyways, with that being said, she she and Lazan act the same, but they do it differently. You know what I mean? Lazan acts preppy and high up and her nose up in the air, but I can at least respect that. I used to at least like her for what she does. Yeah, she may have that attitude where she might act like she's better than everyone, but the way she goes about it is the reason why everyone's still going to be around her. Mia, on the other hand, has the same intentional goal, doing everything on her own, but at the same time, she's just closed off to everything and everybody. Therefore, people feel like, I can't be around that girl. She's annoying. And of course, our girl Yu is going to break through that shell. I believe she's going to do it one way or another. Especially how she's walking the hallway, came in, not even caring she's late, went in, did the test, and left, and got a perfect score. You know, that's just how it is. I guess it's because of how she is. You think about it, this girl skipped a lot of grades, 3 years worth of grade school, and she's so smart. She goes in and comes out and does the job. Everything's probably predictable. Everything's just in her way. She knows what she wants and she knows how to get it. And of course, she sees all these small obstacles, people like you and me and others, just in her way, and she just want to clear them out the way. Like they're just in my way. I don't care. I know what to do. Ain't nothing special. So that's just how it is for her. I've seen these kind of geniuses in other stories before. You know, they they don't care about anything else. Everything else is just predictable or oblivious to them, and they don't care about it. She has that personality. Lazan, however, as she was having a very good talk with four of the people in the group about standing on their own. She wants to do her own thing, even though she was inspired by the festival that they did last season. She wants to stand on her own, to do her own surprise concerts, to get to top her own way. And she doesn't believe they should be see the fans as equals in order to really exceed ascension of celebrity status, where the idol group, the club themselves, think differently. I've seen this before on Zombieland Saga, where an old time idol and a new time idol were having a disagreement when it came to the fans in the audience, where the old time one, Junko, believed that they shouldn't be that connected to the audience. They shouldn't have that personal relationship towards the audience because it destroys that barrier between what you look up to and what's in front of you. You know, where today's age you have social media, so everyone's trying to stay connected with everybody. Everyone feels sympathetic. I see the pros and cons in both sides in a way. Let's talk about the old style. The old style. You're all you do is perform. You're on TV. You're on other special sites and stuff, doing promotions, and everyone looks up to you. However, no one knows anything about you. In all these, even with interviews, they don't know nothing about you. You're just this high up celebrity person, someone who lives in a completely different world than they do. So they can't see you as a regular person, so they don't know if you're struggling or going through things and stuff like that. Like, they're a celebrity, they can get through anything. They can be upset, they're rich. They have that kind of mindset. You know, you're not telling the person, you're not telling them what's going with you. So because of that, they don't care. Or they don't care, but they don't know. Now, let's talk about the new way of celebrities handle fans. They are social media connected. The fans understand them. They're very supportive. Imagine when I get to Twitter and seeing a lot of support from you and your fans. It's nice. They get to know you. They know if you're just like, hey guys, I'm not feeling so well today, or you're just not feeling it, or you're feeling good, and you want to tell it to your fans, and they're just so happy about it that someone as big as they are can kind of level with them. That's real good. Now let's talk about the cons to that. This can backfire. This can backfire. Since people see you as that equal, they don't see you as a higher standard, you can also go down in relevancy. You know, people will start to care about you since you're like you and I. You're not that special after all. You know, I can just go on YouTube. Well, I'm not saying myself, but others can go on YouTube or Twitter or TikTok and just be just as famous as you do. But I have to climb the ladder even quicker than you could for things how slow social media is. Like, all I need is the fame and money. I don't need all the advertisements. I can do that myself. When you really think about it, social media celebrities can gain fame and status faster than a Hollywood celebrity can for how fast social media can get them up there. At the same time, they can also find ways to hate you. Whether you might say something or do something that even if you have good intentions, they could hate you for it. And because of that, it backfires. They're constantly harassing you. They're calling you terrible names, that and that. And my honesty, I believe I like the old ways when it comes to um, the celebrity and the fans. And I like that because it's that barrier where you can just look up to them. And if you feel like, and you yourself just need to know that they're a human being, but not know them personally. Because sometimes you never want to meet your heroes because they could disappoint you. Or on social media, meeting them every day. Having that equality thing makes them feel special, but at the same time, they don't feel as up there as they should be. You can still be supportive of them, that's nice and cool and all, but at the end of the day, um, I think it's best to have that barrier, those rose-tinted glasses, because sometimes I think I would have been better off not knowing who the people that I might look up to in life, who they really are. Do I really need to know who people really are every single time? Like, can I just be live their own lives and just sell me their product and I just be happy like that? You know, like, I like what you do. I'll separate the artist from the art and I'll continue to support you like that. Sometimes you get to know the artist, you don't want to be around them no more sometimes, and then that can backfire. So now, getting off that, let's go back into the show. I just feel like it was a very important conversation. Speaking of that conversation, is this you or me, or was the background music in this episode was really good? I don't know why, but it was really good, especially that conversation that the four girls were having with Lazan and how she was talking about her own viewpoints when it comes to fans. I really did enjoy the music. In the conversation itself, it felt tense. It felt like she was hiding something. Like, does she really mean she wants to do everything herself? Who knows? But this encouraged the four girls to show the importance of connection. So they decided to do something I never thought was going to happen. I was looking forward to it the entire time of the first season. I thought, some of these girls will sing together. When are these girls going to sing together? They never did. But here we are. Four of them, not all of them, but four of them are going to sing together. That's right. For the first time ever, Nijigasaki, we're gonna have a group concert. It's gonna be a joint concert, but in with one of the acts, it's gonna be more than just one idol. It's gonna be a solo performance. It's gonna be a group performance. And I'm like, hey man, we might not got a music video, but at least we got something good. So I'm looking forward to that. Seeing that group performance, see how it plays out. I do like how the rivalry between Lausanne and the Idol Club isn't, the typical I hate your guts or anything like that. It's a friendly rivalry, and I like that. That friendly competitivity that you get to have. You can still be a rival and still not have to be a jerk about it. You can use your rivalry to push each other to your limits. That's one of the best things about having a rival, having competition. And when you don't have competition, you get stale. You don't know what you're lacking. But sometimes you have someone who's equal to or greater than you. You can see what you're lacking, what you're good at, what you're bad at. And then you can use that to improve yourself. And the vice versa when it comes to your rival as well. So that's why it's important to have rivals in competition. Therefore, you don't go stale and lame. WWE. Stop. But anyway, that's all I got for this vid. I'm looking forward for next episode. Hopefully the concert will start and we get to see a nice little thing I've been looking forward to. A group idol concert. Yeah. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and of course, hit that bell icon. This is Madcrownxox, all anime. Signing out.